Hey, this is Josh Snyder with my first how-to video that I'm posting here. Today I'm going to be showing you a quick tip on how to shovel off a sidewalk real nicely if you have a snow shovel route and maintain that, or even a tip to do it yourself, you know, if you're just shoveling for yourself. You just need a cheap shovel. That's kind of the cool thing about snow shoveling. You don't need any high maintenance equipment. You just need a cheap shovel. If it breaks, you go spend another 15-20 bucks and get another cheap shovel. So I'm going to buzz through this section real quick, get it done, and I'll be right back.
Hear the truth, won't back down, let them break the fear within. Play that song, I wanna sing along, turn it up loud, I hear it on the radio, a song about life, the God and the Christ, bring up the bass and turn up the gas, I wanna play that song, I wanna sing along.
Okay, so I still got to go around and do the other side and the driveway. I'd like to take the camera around to show you a quick quick tip on doing the driveway. But first off, I want to point out, you saw that I did one line straight down. The side that would make it to where when I'm coming back, when you're coming back, you're shoveling with the snow in front of you, opposed to having to walk backwards and shovel it away. Tip number 2 is to find ways to keep it cleaner than the average person. There's a lot of people out there shoveling snows. There's a lot of kids next door shoveling snows. For me, I would have not walked down this sidewalk if I really thought about it, and made these tracks, because very easily tracks are made. You know, when you step in snow, it makes an imprint that stays there and it's harder to pick up with the shovel. So the quicker you can get to a surface without stepping on it, the nicer it'll look afterwards. Right now you see kind of my single set of footprints coming up to the end here, and it's harder to bring up with just a cheap shovel. So there's tip number 2. Try to find ways to make it easier to make it look nicer, because in all reality, that's what's going to set you apart from the competition in this industry, no matter what kind of job you're doing. If you're offering a service that's simple and like everybody else is offering it simple, what'll stick you apart is your prices and how job conscious you are, no matter what it is. Fill in the blank. Now I'm going to show you a quick tip on the driveway, how to get a driveway taken off real quick without using a snowblower. One of the reasons why I'm recording today is because it's not super cold. It's like close to 30. It's supposed to only get colder, and I probably won't do too many outdoor snow removal videos because it's hard on the camera. And then secondly, the snow isn't super heavy, so I can just quickly show you the idea, and you can apply it to whatever amount of snow you're dealing with in your area. So let's run over to the driveway here. Alright, so for this driveway in particular, it's pretty big. You know, if you had an average driveway, this tip will apply, and it'll make it even easier than what I'm about to do. But what I do is I shovel directly up the middle of the driveway. Some people go along the side and try to push it all to one side. If they're using a shovel or a snow blower, they'll do layers and laps, and they go back and forth and slowly push it over. But a quick way that I've found to remove snow from your driveway, or a bigger surface, a wider surface, is find the area that's closest to the middle, and then shovel it to the side on both sides as far as you can, as far as you'll reach, and then do that one more time. I'll show you real quick. Here's what I mean.
Well, it started on the fly when girls were away. We shook each other's hands on that 4th of July. We didn't understand, yeah, we didn't know. God had a bigger plan, but you and me were broken.
Alright, so what happened here was it worked out really well. I only had to do, since I went up the middle, I only had to do one sweep, I call it, or I sweep it to one side. I only had to do it once right here. Over here, I was able to do most of it until the driveway widens up a bit here. And so I have 2 sweeps on this part, but then after that I'm done. The whole driveway is done. If it's heavier snow, I'll put a bit more strain on myself to do it. You find the middle point and go the least amount of distance both ways as possible. And you'll save a lot of energy and time even. And you know what they say, time is money. So I'm gonna get back to this. So in short, the best thing you can do when it comes to this kind of work, and any kind of work that you give them a price and you do it for that price, is getting it done fast. You know, bid work is what I call it, and what generally people call it. You know, you put a bid on a job, and you do it, the faster you can do it, the more money you make. But you do not need to overlook that you need to do a good job. Some people are like, oh, I got a bid, I got to do this as fast as possible, and they gave them a crappy job. They ruined their name in the first year. We need to find, if you're doing this for a living, find ways to make it fast. Get yourself, if you have a roster of people that you do, whether it be lawn care, snow shoveling, whatever you might put on a roster or a route, find ways to go from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, the different houses that you might have to stop at, in order. There's different apps out there, and I'll talk about those in the future episodes that I do, that'll help you organize your route to where it's the shortest amount of time used as possible to maximize how much you profit, so that you can do more work or do less work, however you want. If you've got enough money doing just the certain route that you have, good. But if you're able to maximize the time, you can add more customers and expand your clientele and make more money. That's what it's all about, making a living. So I hope you like the different tips, and let me know what you think down below. And I'll be sure to respond to and reply to your comments and try to do videos on different things that you guys want to hear from. Have a good and improved day.
Bursting with a smile, we're gonna have a child. You say with joy you can't contain. We are so young.